Together, TÜV Rheinland and Ericsson are providing leading-edge technology to be able to assist you to get your product to market in a timely manner. After 150 years of service to our customers, committed to providing that excellent service for years to come.
So when you are using a simulation, you may not be replicating exactly what's in the live network. With a sandbox, we can actually replicate the live network, their parameters. We can configure as a customer requires to replicate features if they are launching a new feature in the field without interrupting the live customer network, where we can replicate, validate features and testing on the sandbox and launch in a timely manner. So with the sandbox, the benefits are that you can prepare, new features are coming in, you get the pre-development load, or if you want to do some development testing, you can come and do it on the sandbox. You can actually change the parameters as you wish to see all of the critical conditions to make sure that there are no issues when it's launched into the live network. Companies should use the sandbox because sandbox is more cost-effective, easily portable, easily set up in an environment, and it can replicate the live network very easily, changing parameters, and it is a 3GPP option 3 compliance. It's a private network, so you can have security where your data is secured. The customers are facing challenges where the new features are coming out and they cannot test them fast enough because the technology is evolving really rapidly. And to keep up with it, they need to have an automated system where with private network you can automate some test cases, or you can connect to the other tools to have better data collection. The customers are facing challenges for high cost of certification, time to market because the features are more complicated. It's taking longer for them to test and launch successfully into the operator's network. Ericsson Sandbox and TÜV Rheinland benefits customers because they can provide an end-to-end solution for device certification that can be launched with a time to market benefit, and also it's cost-effective. Sandbox platform consists of the 5G NSA, which has all of the components into compact space. Comparative advantage of having Sandbox is that you are replicating the real network of the customer with Ericsson certified software, and compared to if you are just doing it on simulation, you are just running the test cases with a 3GPP compliance, but you are not replicating the actual field environment. The one benefit of having a sandbox to have for a product development cycle is that you can configure the features the way you want to for particular development in a timely fashion. You can upgrade the software on the fly, and to have the development cycle faster. A company who wants to have a competitive advantage should use a sandbox because Sandbox will give them an end-to-end solution which is replicating the field environment and the real live network to certify devices or finding out the field issues or launching a new feature.
The relation between TÜV Rheinland and Ericsson is that we provide the sandbox for them. We support in the background. TÜV Rheinland, they have the anechoic chamber that you can perform the testing. They bring their customers there and we support them remotely. They can leverage the sandbox with its all features that include the LTE and the 5G. And it's complete, like we provide like a complete ecosystem between TÜV Rheinland and Ericsson. The sandbox gives you access to a real 5G end-to-end network, which is something like you cannot really find in most other emulating or other boxes. It's a complete end-to-end 5G from the core to the radios with the full features, with a lot of features that you can really get it from emulators. Sandbox give you a 5G core capable, and it's going to give you a baseband and access to radios that you can use across different spectrums. You know, in 5G, it's a new radio, It's going to give you access to low bands, like something like we have right now with 600 megahertz. It can give you access to mid bands, like we can have add-ons like 2.5 to CBRS bands, or you can do C band 3.7, and you can go all the way to millimeter wave, which is you can get hundreds of megabytes of megahertz. It's going to give you different access to different spectrums, different type of radios. You can have different kind of enhanced internet or access. There's quite a lot of things that we can talk about features, but it's going to give you early access to what is the 5G, what kind of configurations you use. There's standalone, there is multiple things we can work with you and customers to configure it. Testing cycle, it's a long thing. I mean, there's multiple things you need to go through, testing and certification and interoperability. It's costly and time consuming, but with the advantage where it's something when you put your sandbox next to your testing labs like you have here, you could shorten your testing cycle. They can give you access to text, for example, the compliance and interoperability in one place, for example, here. In the past, a lot of customers, when we go through certifications, device certifications, they have to go to multiple labs for electromagnetic testing, for compliance testing, for interoperability testing. This is a challenge and cost for developers and OEMs. So having an anechoic chamber like this with the sandbox will help them to shorten their testing cycle and of course, reduce their cost.
I'd like to thank you for supporting TÜV and being a dedicated customer and working with us for the past number of years and for another 150 years to come. Thank you very much.